Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Sandwalkers demo as available as part of Tacticon. So I'm going to just dive right in and check it out. This has been a game on my to-do list for a while. I think the prologue's been around for a bit, but I want to play the demo to specifically see if it's any different. Because hopefully the demo is the most updated version. I hope. It looks really nice though, like really crisp pixel art and some nice detail in it. This is not pixel art. This man made me a liar. The rest of it's pixel art, but this dude's a slug. It's the big day, Macaw. In the name of the Council of Castes, I hereby name you our 14th Caravan. Thetho, Sisako, Vrej, and Bankus, you now carry with you the hopes of the meek Macaw. May Umama guide you. Ku Kwagamagbibi. Well, that said, you will take this with you. A present from the council. No, not for you. It's for the inhabitants of Yaya. Please pass on the kindest wishes of the Macaw tribe to the Terso tribe. If you get that far, that will already be a great help. You're in the tree city of Lekwasi. This is where your journey begins. In cities, you can trade resources to get valuable items, gather information, and replenish your supplies. As you begin your journey, there's not much to do here. Click the buildings to get additional supplies, then press the button with the door to leave. Alright, buildings? Oh, okay. So maybe these? No, these are my characters. Oh, I see. Probably just click on this. Oh, I see. They have no dialogue for me. So, precious crystal that can capture and store memories. Let's see. Tuber. I don't know if any of these are useful. Utility, 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 utility? I see description versus utility. What else do we have? Pickaxe. I don't know which of these are useful, and I don't know if I can swap between them. Yes, because we have the merchant, and then we have the hotel all the way out here. Ah, so we get extra supplies, characters healed. Alright, so unless we want to do something at the merchant, I don't think we want to. Unless I can figure out how to access that utility window. I think we're out of luck. At least for now, so let's just leave. Alright. Your compass points to your current objective. It does not take any obstacles on your way into account. While exploring, you can use objects through the objects interface in the upper right corner of the screen. So, herbal cure, miraculous mash, and then macerite. Let's see. Sticky mix with horrid odor. Wonderful for plants. Exploration. So we want to go to Yaya, but we got some stuff to look at. So let's head for the buried pillar just to see what we get. Just an item to your shipment. You can see it in the Caravan tab. Weather, sun, feedback, Caravan. This is where you can manage what you carry, taking into account the weight of items, their value, and their usefulness. You can also monitor the health of Caravan members and equip them. Okay, so probably doesn't have... Ah, there we go. Yeah, so the first three are all just trade goods and nothing more. We do have combat consumables, though, maybe? Or not. It doesn't look like it lets me do that. Who else do we have? So we've got a Neuromancer, a Teller, a Protector, and a Botanist. Feels like an unlikely group of heroes, to say the least. So here's the question. Where do we go? That's impassable cactus. I guess I'm gonna just head for the watchtower. Maybe that gets me some sight range? It does. Oh, each caravaner has a spell to cast in the exploration phase. Once used, you'll have to take a rest in a city to recharge them. Use sparingly. Botanist plants a seed of life that turns even barren lands into verdoyant pastures, revigorating all plants in the area. Shields up, defense for the next combat, moving costs less supplies, and moving does not cost any supplies. 5 turns, 10 turns. So we've got this. I see, so I can't use it there. I might as well use a travel song. There's no reason not to. One night, we saw the most spectacular display of shooting stars. We met some Canic travelers that night, and they were worried. If the star map changed, they might lose their way. Improvise a song. Our teller improvised a few verses to highlight the beauty of the celestial dance, and they brightened up somewhat. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything. So there's an old buried chest, but that's really far down here. I guess I'm gonna go up to the old ruins first. So, we didn't bring the pickaxe, and we don't have an archaeologist, so we approach the vestiges with fear and respect for the people that erected those immense structures. They appear to grow endlessly bigger as we came closer and closer. We observed the columns and the stone bas reliefs, but we can only guess at what this site represented for its inhabitants. Oh, I should have saved that one. I want to go for that travel chest, just to see what we get. Nothing, apparently. So there is a shamanist band there. I don't have that many supplies. We do seem to have a couple of critters here. And do I want to do Life Spring? Not even sure if that's that helpful. Oh, we've got whatever this is. Gets me a bunch of stuff. Do I want to try? No. I have another buried chest. But I've burnt through a lot of materials just to get here. Let's just do that. Didn't help me too much. Okay, so we gained some supplies. We also have something here. Oh. The crystal statue seemed to watch us with sadness from its distant time, as if feeling pity for our strange and terrible present. Extract reminiscences. We tapped into the crystal to obtain the millennial memories that lay within. We get some supplies, and it looks like we've reached Yaya. There is a Shaitanist band. I'm gonna try fighting him. Looks like there's some supplies out this direction anyway. I don't know if it's strictly worth it. Okay, auto soul fight, open caravan, start fight. I just want to see what a fight looks like, especially if we're going to be resting. You just entered combat. This will happen when you encounter hostile creatures and people. In combat phases, you're trying to defeat your opponents while minimizing the damage sustained by your caravan members. Each character present in battle has an initiative value that determines its position in the timeline. When all characters have played, new turn begins. Characters have life and shield. Shield regenerates at the end of a fight, but life does not. Character dies if life goes down to 0. Why is my protector in back? I don't know. Okay, 6 oniric damage to a target of your choice and applies a paired. 6 pure damage. Stunned if the target was about to apply a buff or a debuff. Oh, so it's gonna hurt itself. Both the teller and a target of your choice lose their shield, increases loot by 1. Steals speed, applies poison. It is impaired. Reduces damage dealt. Let's go for that. Constitution of an ally of your choice by 1 for the duration of the fight and applies Vine. Vine cancels the next attack received. 2 physical damage applies impaired. Heals an ally of your choice by 2 and applies Thorns. Steal 2 speed, applies poison. And then we have defense. Okay, 5 oniric damage to the target of your choice. If it kills the target, you steal a memory. 4 to a target of your choice. Increased if their resistance is below 0. 3 to enemies and applies mental weakness, but 3 damage to self. And armored to ally of choice. I think I'm gonna do Mass Nightmare. Not sure if it's the best idea, but still. Stack of protection to the ally of your choice. Using the attack again changes the protected ally, generates 9 shield. Target generates 9. The target provokes all units attacking a single target. Physical damage to a target in front applies dizzy. Damage increased by 25% of the shield. And steals shield. I'm gonna raise shield. Wait, how's this work? So I can use it on an ally. Let's see. But I can't use it on himself. Interesting. Well, none of them have shield. Yeah, because I guess the trick would be to do raise shield and then vigilant guard, but since I can't do that, I guess we're giving Snail Buddy shields. Not much I can do about it. Okay. Air damage ignores shields. Then to self. Yeah, it seems like best bet is just to kill. Let's see, do we heal an ally? 2 damage and impaired. It's not a terrible idea. Okay, if it kills, steal a memory. And then we can just kill him because big shield hits. There we go. Okay, so we get an Orb of Insight, a Hyacinth Crystal. Used on a character to make them gain a level. Ooh. Traded at shops. And sure. Oh, I see. I have to pick all of them, I'm assuming. Hopefully I actually have grabbed them now. Because, yeah, forcing a character to gain a level seems like a really good idea. Let me Caravan. Who's it most useful on? Maybe the Botanist. Oh, we actually have a couple of Orbs of Insight. Okay. I'm going to use it on him. Oh, I can use it on my most injured. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, can be opened with lockpicks. I don't think I have any. And we also have memories. Items of memory in the full game. You'll be able to spend it to Likwasi, or send it to Likwasi in order to unlock new elements for future runs. Got it. But since this isn't the full version, can't do that. Alright. It's fair enough. Close out of this. So here's the question. Go here? Oh, yeah. Alright. The inhabitants were waiting for us, but they did not expect such a gift. Impressed, they leaned towards us, then announced that they would help us. They spoke of remains that had recently been blown away by the wind, which reminded them of the Macaw tribe. This aroused our curiosity. What if it was one of the lost caravans of previous decades? The inhabitants stared at us strangely. It was impossible to say if we truly looked like caravans of the past. Okay, so we've got a hotel. Oh, character's healed. Got some more supplies. Always made sure to have an uninhabited hut in the case of sudden need. Sometimes it was a storage space, sometimes it was a stable. Whatever the case, it was a hut. Desert cooler. In a deep hole, temperatures could remain constant all year round, allowing terracers to keep cool. Or food cool. Okay, so we also have a glass mask for +1 intuition. 8 fire damage and burn to a targeted enemy. Constitution. Using a character restore health, gain supplies. So I like the nopal berries. Let's take a look at what I've got. Galvanized. Well. Oh. These are worth more, but that's tough. How much money do I even have? I'm not sure. However, that almost seems worth it. Let's see if this is a fair trade. They might go for it. They liked it. Okay, cool. My thoughts were, Ambrosium is the same as the herbal cure, but one sells for more. Honestly, do we want to sell the hyacinth crystal? Yeah, but for what? Oh. Yeah, so as long as it's kind of within range, they'll go for it. It probably depends on your reputation. But so we traded this, which galvanized 2, for an item that lets me blow up enemies. Seems like it's worth it. Let's see. The one thing is, we are a little more overburdened, but we have a lot more supplies. Which seems good, because we're going into an area that's a little dicier. Let's see, we have all of our abilities. So, in this case, I'm just going to use Travel Song for the time being. We want to save the free usage for when it gets bad. Oh, that didn't work. Good to know, I guess. Okay, so this is going to cost 14. This is going to cost 6. Yeah, not quite. It's fine, we got plenty of supplies. The valley itself seems to speak to us. Here lay the remains of Rampants, Bigorns, and Mantillus, a macaw caravan that had vanished and perished in the Phythe. We had found Tallulah, the 7th caravan. Listen. The memory is locked within the relics, told us the last moments of the 7th. More than 150 years before, they told us the location of a unique discovery, without further explanation regarding its nature. What kind of discovery could be worth their sacrifice? No matter the risk, we needed to know. Ooh. And onwards and upwards. I'm not seeing anything else here. I'm just gonna keep heading for things that seem remotely interesting. These lumbering hulks slowly cross the plains. One of them seemed to have been colonized by a small camp of collectors. Signal the travelers with a teller. Our teller called out to the colonists in a language they recognized. They threw us a rope ladder. Oh, so we can trade with them. It doesn't look like there's any immediate benefits or not, but large meat is good. Heavy, but good. Okay, so let's give up the time-worn scraps. See what else we have. Okay, 42, 42. Yeah, I'm just gonna carry a load of useful supplies with me. Oh, before we fight, we should probably actually equip these. And probably use them. I could save a lot of them as trade goods, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Is that my only combat item? Looks like it. Yeah, I might as well fight people. Seems like it gets me good resources. Alright, auto assault fight. No thank you. How else will I learn how to play? Ooh, back boy looks spicier. So let's take a look. 3 physical damage, double if the target has no shield, regenerating shield to an ally. Target gains 5 shields and gains death rattle 4 and applies weakened shield. So what do we have? Seal speed and poison. Okay, so poison stacks slowly. Impaired. Damage dealt reduced by 50%. We don't know what Constitution does. Yeah, so let's impair those boys. Because I kind of want to get rid of the front guys if I can. Okay, what else do we have? Teller and the target of your choice lose their shield. Increases loot by 1. I mean, that seems worth it considering that boy had a lot of shield. Okay, so we could do mental weakness. Armor to an ally of your choice generates shield. Let's see, what is their resistance looking like? Seems to be 0. Oh, he's fully resistant. he's got negative. But I can only hit the front. That's unfortunate. Oh, armored is actually pretty good. In that case, let's do some shields up. Oh, well, that's rude. Okay, so we can impair them. Are they still impaired? Death rattle. No, it doesn't look like it. Honestly, I'm just going to keep reducing the front two's damage as much as possible. You may double my shields, but it's not going to help you. Okay, if it's about to apply a buff or a debuff. Okay, stun to the target if they're about to apply a buff or a debuff. So, yep, looks like it messed them up. Okay, unfortunately not that wounded. I want to steal a memory. Oh wait, no, stealing memories right now is not that helpful. So yeah, why don't we do mass weakness? Let's see. What do we want to do here? Steals target's shield. I could go for a big hit. But actually, I think I'm gonna raise shields on self? Can I not? Or, oh, it's on cooldown. So it won't let me do that anyway. So I can use 2 stacks of protection on him, prevent him from taking any damage. Or I could do a physical bash and wall up one of these dudes. I'm just gonna do that. Ow, rude. Okay, so what do we got? Which dude is this? This one, probably. Just cancel that first hit. Sounds good. Okay, stunned if they were about to apply a debuff. Oh, but it's on cooldown. It's impaired do. Reduces damage taken. Or damage dealt? Yeah. Ooh, that hit him hard. Okay. I might as well steal some memories here. And it doesn't seem like shield disappears at all. Yeah, these guys are going to do some bonus damage, but I'll live. Okay. So he's gaining death rattle. I guess, honestly, let's just impair them. It does a little bit of damage. Now he's doing a buff or debuff. Nah. Oh, he's got 100% resistance. I'm a goofy fool. Wait, but this will do bonus damage to him. Alright, he's done. So then all that's left is to beat this guy into the ground. And he's the last one on the list. Physical damage, apply is impaired. Okay, pure damage. There we go. Got out of that clean, and we got 2 more level up orbs. Let's see. We also got some lockpicks, so we can open up those chests, black pearls, and forgotten memories. Apologies if you hear rumbling in the background. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and I have to record while it's laundry time. That's fine. Okay, so we've got level up orbs. Do we spread it out? I think we do, at least for the first level. Because it seems to net us at least some amount of HP. I don't actually know if it gets us anything else either. Ooh, but it does give Bonkus. some extra stuff. I don't know if they get stronger apart from their HP. Well, we'll have to find out, but we got a pickaxe. And a rope. Okay, so how are we doing weight-wise? We're at 100 out of 100. But honestly, that's fine. Let's just, let's probably just eat a bunch of noble berries. That'll be enough, at least for now. Alright, so where are we going? We're going up. I don't want to go through the sands, so I guess let's go this direction first. See if we see anything interesting. Well, we found Musa Wenkosi. Entering the tree, its soft warmth enveloped us. The heady aroma submerged us, birdsong mixing with the bustle of the macaw. We were home. But not our usual home. So we got a pharmacy, a merchant, and a hotel. Stay at the hotel. Check the pharmacy. We get some herbal cures. Always too much to do in the pharmacy of a city tree, where the heights could be high and the plants could be poisonous. Life for the macaw was not as peaceful as it would seem. Alright, let's go to the merchant. So, they have +1 charisma, oniric resistance. Those might not be too bad. And we can sell our sonnets. Do I want the charisma or the resistance? Let's see, large meat's kind of expensive. Do I want to carry another pickaxe? Maybe. I still haven't figured out how to macerate. Oh, macerate probably works like the song. Can be traded for more useful items in shops. Okay, so these are all just... Well, you know what? All things considered, let's just clean them out. I've got all these trade goods that are weighting me down anyway. Some of them might be worth more. I want something that's worth like 5. I guess we'll get that and then Black Pearl. I need one thing worth like 8. There we go, damaged fur. Seems reasonable. Okay, and I don't think we have anything else to do. So let's check our caravan, because we actually have equipment. Unfortunately, I don't know... Oh, info. Okay, intuition determines the character's initial shield. 1 intuition point equals 5 shield. Charisma, ability to succeed in actions involving social interactions. Constitution and agility. Alright, then we've got our resistances. It doesn't seem like those scale. Traits. Well, that's very much in development. Still, if we have a character that we specifically want to give charisma to, it would be this boyo. Oh, manage position. Actually, all things considered, maybe this is fine. Okay. So I'm not overburdened, but I am certainly on the low side. Oh, we got some interesting things over here. Let's see. Damaged fur. Yeah. I'm gonna be burning supplies here. Oh, interesting. Those are pointing me in directions. Explain the phenomenon. Improvise a song again. I don't know what that does for me. Ah, it gets me some sonnets. Okay, so we are overburdened. So I guess it's time for us to eat maybe large meat. They're kind of expensive, though. Eh. But they're also heavy. So now we're back up to 63 supplies. Seems worth it. Oh, and we can exit. Oh, we can exit the whole region. I don't know if I really like this idea. I don't know if I want to leave yet. Lure the beast? No. Okay, so we've ventured inside the cave. Our hearts pounding, our eyes needed time to adjust to the darkness. The beast took its chance. We heard its swift movement, scraping the sand, rattling the bones towards us. We had no choice but to run back to the light and fight. It would have been nice to bait it out, but whatever. What kind of critter are we fighting? It's probably a big sucker. This is probably a mistake, but you never know. Okay. Open Caravan. Do we have anything we can do? We have the Pyrolipod, but we've already got that equipped. And looks like we can only have one. Alright. Well, this could go badly for me. Start fight. Alright, so let's take a look. It's got 50 HP. 15 liquid damage to an opponent. Ouch. Telling your target lose their shields. Increase loot by 1. Yeah, starting with that. He's got 20 shield. This is way worse for him than it is for me. Okay. And it looks like he's probably aiming for me. So his attacks. So I think we actually want to boost self. Yep. That was a good call. Okay, so now he's aiming for this guy. So how do we want to do this? Kills a target. Generic weakness. Armor to ally of choice. Self? Okay, we're just gonna tank him up a little bit. It's gonna be a couple of turns. So, he's just doing liquid damage. No, he's also doing a debuff. I'm gonna give it a shot. Because I think it stunned him. But I could be wrong. Applies Vine. Now, let's do a little bit of damage to him and reduce his overall... Yeah, we did stun him. Now I want to check his stats. Yeah, I want to give him the weakness. And I don't quite know who he's aiming for. Can we not? Yeah, we can't. Because that's on cooldown. Shield Bash, Inquisitive Stare, but he has no shields. And Stacks of Protection. Oh, but that just means he takes it. Which we don't care about. Okay, so it's next turn. Looks like it's doing the thing again, but we can't trick it. Let's see, could do Poison. He's impaired. Yeah, why don't we do a Lethargic Venom? Okay. Physical damage, and it's impaired. But it already is impaired. So why don't we block that first hit? Okay, let's take a look. Negative 50%. So we should be able to do bonus damage here. Nope, still can't do that. Still on cooldown. And he doesn't have any shield. This is a cool looking thing. I'm getting some major Star Renegades vibes from this. That wasn't too bad. Oh, he's got some shields. Take that. So what is he doing? What is this move? Air damage in a line and applies impaired. Oh, he was... Ah, shoot. Well, at least he's using it on the right boyo. Yeah, so we're just gonna reduce the damage he takes. Oh, did he stun me? He stunned me. Rude. Well, I'm just gonna keep giving him shields. Okay, so it looks like he's doing another one of those. So I think I can just punch him. Should stun him out. We'll see what happens. Yep, got him. Okay, unfortunately, we are going to do reduced damage here. Let's see. Armored. Ally of your choice, but that's physical damage taken. So I think I just want to do a memory overload. Even if we do reduce damage to him, it's still a decent chunk. Okay, let's slow him down. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him on this round. Who's he aiming for? Once again, Tank Boy. Perfect. Might as well heal self. Because 6 damage should kill it, get me a memory. Not that we care for memories, but I might as well get into good habits. Hey, we get a lot of levels. It seems like they're giving me a lot of these level orbs, just like across the board here, which is kind of nice. Alright, so what else do we have around here? Because I might as well just kind of explore for a bit. Seeing as there's no real limitation. Yeah, let's just go around the outside. I've got a lot of supplies. Kind of. Inventory overload. So you say. I'll just eat berries until I can move. You still overloaded? Cripes. Do I have any more lockpicks? Is the answer. Yes, I do. I in fact have 2. I guess I got a couple of things that I can use. Oh. I also haven't burnt through those, so scouting flare and some rope. Well, do these, yeah, orbs of insight actually have weight? In that case, we might as well level up Sasako for the extra HP. I don't know if this affects any of our abilities, though. The one thing is, we could specifically use it on Bankos a bunch. Yeah. This might sound silly. But he does a quarter... Oh, did that not work? Or maybe he didn't get any stats. He's level 5. We'll have to see if that's the maximum here. One evening, during an inky night in the middle of nowhere, we heard a strange and regular shivering. Something with bells staggered in our direction. Soon there appeared in the halo of our fire a masked and meager being. We tried to talk to them, but they didn't seem to hear us. They were just moving on. Wake up. Our neuromancer knew what to do. With a few gestures, he succeeded in freeing the unfortunate being from their nightmares. They fell asleep in our arms. They slept for 2 whole days before they had enough strength to wake up. Weak, but sane. Got a Bell's mask. Ooh. Let's wander around for a bit. I'm gonna burn through some supplies, but... eh. Oh. Guess it didn't work. Entering the tree, its soft warmth enveloped us. The heady aroma submerged us. Birdsong mixing with the bustle of the macaw. We were home. So pharmacy, merchant. What is this? Can be equipped on Caravan. Ooh, Bell's mask is really good. 25 armor, more constitution. Okay, so we want the leather armor. I might as well grab as many supplies as we can get. Might as well sell the cytosphere. Alright. That should be good. Go to the hotel, and let's leave. It seems like there's a fair bit of... Oh, I wonder. For later. Okay, so his starting... Oh, armor is just reduces physical damage taken. So that might actually be better on Bigorn. Somebody that is kind of meant to tank. Kind of, sort of. Okay. I guess we'll go for that. We do have those ceramic beads. Constitution agility. Nah, we'll just sell them on the next one. Okay. We have a crystal formation. Question. Is this something where I, like, use this? Got it. That's how that works. Can I check, like, a greater map? Because it does feel like I've gone in a bit of a big circle here. Worth it, though. Okay, so we're just going to attack. So now I know how to work with geodes. And I'm just kind of exploring freely for a bit. I was hoping we'd have a couple more objectives on this map, or the map was going to be a little bit more of like an open world experience. But one way or another, I'm having a really good time with this. The pixel art is great. I like the otherworldly elements of everything. Like, there's very much there's a very strong feeling of, like, this is not my lands, not my world. And that has some kind of fun aspects to that. Oh, I was hoping he'd have a lot more shield than he does. Okay. Well, at least his ability seemed to scale. Alright, so how do we want to do this? We might as well do a mass nightmare. Okay, physical damage and impaired. Again, yeah. Might as well just go for extra loot. These guys are barely going to do any damage to me. And I could farm memories off of this, if I so chose to do so. Yeah, looks like I just have to kill one of them. Fine. But I don't know. I've played a lot of Caravan RPGs, I guess, at this point. Which is odd to say. I wouldn't have expected that I've done so, but they're a little bit more common now than they used to be. Damage, applies weaken shield, none of that from you, thank you very much. Okay, shield bash. Could shield bash... Let's just get us down to 1, we don't need to farm for memories here. Eventually, I would love to. Let's see, and he should be incredibly weak to an Eric damage. Because what's he at? Looks like you might cap out at, negative 100 and... or negative 100 no matter what. Oh well, he dead. Perfect. And we get multiple orbs and some goodies. Let's see, smoke grenades. Yeah, those are fun. Unfortunately, we're overburdened again. I think that's going to be a bit of an issue. But, for now at least, I think we're actually in a good stopping point. So why don't we just quaff every bit of meat and then leave this region just to see what it looks like? There's more I could do, I'm sure. But I don't see the point of it. Let's see. Late one night, we were drawn to the bright flickering of a fire in the distance. A handful of Canic travelers were resting near a large rock. Offer a meal. We shared a meal with the scouts and shared travel stories. Oh, that's like all of my meal. Well, like I said, time to quaff. Oh, that's... Never mind, that's not the right thing. Yeah, we have big meat. And then might as well Orb of Insight Thetho. Let's see. Not... Okay, so it looks like the stats maybe after a certain point become unreliable. Oh well. Not a big deal for me. And yeah, it looks like these maps are pretty huge. But that kind of makes it interesting to explore. Okay. So I'm just going to make it that nothing costs supplies. Because the exit was over here and down. So let's just do a travel song. Let me see. Use that. We still haven't used the fire bombs, in retrospect. But yeah, it looks like if you're methodical and you really wanted to, you could actually explore pretty much everything. So we can go to the Terrace of Vale or the Canic Road, but we can't do that. The 50 was calm enough to let us through, but nothing promised we could turn around. It was a one-way trip. Alright. But one way or another, I will keep in mind, for next time at least, that the zones are fairly explorable, but for the most part one way, and it is worth exploring. Getting those level orbs is huge. It doesn't seem like it scales my stats or abilities in any way, shape, or form, which is a bit of a shame. I wish it was like every couple of levels you get a perk, some modification to an ability, or like a passive that you could use in some way, shape, or form. Just because, I don't know, that's what makes roguelikes interesting for me, and it's kind of a shame not to have that sort of thing. For now, though, oh yeah, there's just more to do here. Well, that's kind of nice, actually. I appreciate having all of these different objectives and things to mess around with. I'm not actually sure if that was worth it. Oh, it's time to depart. Did one of my characters die? Oh no, we're just taking damage because I've run out of food. Oops. Anyway, for now at least, if you guys want to try the... Yeah, I'm just gonna quit out. Hopefully this brings us to the main menu. So, if you guys want to try the Sandwalkers demo and or prologue, I'm gonna leave links to both in the description below. I think this game's coming out later this year. It seems like it still needs some time in the oven, but what I've seen so far is incredibly promising, and I can't wait to see more. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.